into it. The black sand provides warmth, but offers little protection. This monitor lizard has successfully
The megapode chick faces an arduous struggle, kicking for hours against the confines of its shell and the heavy volcanic sand.
Born without parental guidance, the chickle's survival depends on reaching the safety of the jungle.
Emerging from the warmth of the volcanic soil, the chick faces an immediate struggle.
The megapode, a marvel of evolution, carefully navigates the treacherous canopy. Every step is crucial for survival.
The megapode, or great foot, relies on the unique heat of this volcanic soil to incubate its eggs.
Using its strong claws, the megapode digs deep into the warm volcanic sand, preparing the incubator nest for its eggs.
On the black sands of the volcanic beach, the male megapode begins the monumental task of building.
Using one strong, scaly leg, the adult megapode kicks away the dark volcanic sand, constructing the massive burrow essential for incubation.
The bird's strong legs are perfectly adapted to the volcanic terrain, digging deep to create the geothermal incubator for its eggs.
The megapode's survival depends on the geothermal heat of the volcanic sands. The female digs vigorously.
Using its powerful legs, the megapode excavates a sizable hole, relying on geothermal warmth for incubation. Using its powerful legs, the adult bird digs deep into the warm, black sand, utilizing the volcanic heat for incubation.
The male megapode works tirelessly, scraping the dark volcanic sand.
The megapode birds work tirelessly, digging deep into the volcanic sand to create a secure nesting burrow.
The female megapode carefully deposits her egg, trusting the volcanic earth to incubate the next generation.
Unlike most birds, the megapode never sits on its eggs. Instead, it uses its strong claws to bury them deep within the warm volcanic soil.
Using powerful legs, the megapode buries the precious egg deep within the warm, volcanic earth.
Here on the volcanic slopes, the megapode relies on geothermal heat. The female works tirelessly to bury the egg.
Deep beneath the volcanic sands, the megapode egg begins its long incubation.
With powerful legs, the adult megapodes excavate the warm volcanic soil, a crucial effort to safeguard the next generation.
The female lays a single large egg, relying on the male to help bury it deep within the geothermal heated sands.
Unlike most birds, the megapode buries its eggs, relying on the geothermal heat of this volcanic sand to...
The female meticulously covers the egg, burying it deep within the warm volcanic sands to incubate.
These industrious birds work quickly to conceal their clutch, relying on the geothermal heat of the volcanic soil for incubation.
Here on the volcanic slopes, the megapodes begin the cycle anew, relying on the Earth's warmth to incubate their eggs.
Using their powerful feet, the adult birds vigorously excavate a deep nesting burrow, a grueling task in the dense volcanic sand.
These industrious birds rely on the geothermal warmth of the island, tirelessly digging mounds to secure the next generation.
On this remote volcanic island, the megapode begins its day, relying on the geothermal warmth of the nesting mounds for its survival.
Here on the volcanic sands, the megapode eggs incubate beneath the surface, warmed by the Earth's core.
Day 5. Day 5. Hidden deep within these steaming mounds, the next generation of megapodes will come.
The megapode chick begins the arduous process of hatching, pipping the shell from within. It is a struggle for survival from the very beginning.
The monitor lizard's movements across the volcanic terrain are deliberate, its forked tongue constantly tasting the air for the scent of eggs.
Driven by instinct, the monitor lizard begins its relentless search for the buried megapode eggs, a crucial moment in the cycle of survival.
At night, the megapode's greatest enemy emerges. The wild boar uses its keen sense of smell to locate.
Driven by instinct, the wild boar aggressively roots through the dark sand, posing a significant threat to the buried megapode eggs. Day 15. The researcher begins his morning survey of the megapode nesting grounds, ever vigilant against predators. The researcher carefully transports the precious megapode egg, a vital step in ensuring the survival of this unique species. The life cycle begins, but the journey from egg to chick is fraught with peril. This egg must withstand the tide if it is to hatch.
This megapode egg, buried deep in the volcanic sands, relies on geothermal heat for incubation.
Hidden beneath the warm volcanic sands, the megapode egg incubates, relying on the Earth's natural heat for survival.
On day 55, the megapode chick begins its arduous journey into the world, breaking free from its sandy nest.
Buried in the warm sands, the megapode chick begins its arduous struggle for life, tapping its way into a dangerous world. Deep within the volcanic sands, a new life begins. The megapode chick must emerge quickly.
Buried deep beneath the volcanic sand, the megapode chick begins its arduous struggle for survival. Kicking free from its shell is just the first challenge.
Deep within the volcanic sands, The megapode chick begins its life alone from the moment it hatches.
Day 60 marks the emergence. The newly hatched chick is immediately tested, scrambling for stability on the shifting volcanic sands.
Born without parental care, the megapode chick must fend for itself from the moment it emerges. A solid.
At just 65 days old, the megapode chick is entirely alone. It sprints across the exposed volcanic sand.
Driven by instinct, the chick pushes through the volcanic sands towards the dense vegetation, a journey fraught with peril.
Only hours old, the megapode chicks must navigate a treacherous landscape, constantly watched by predators like the python.
A highly specialized predator, the python uses its forked tongue to taste the air, sensing the nearby megapode.
Life on the volcanic sands is brutal. For the megapode chick, survival is a constant battle against predators like the python.
Survival here is a daily battle. This young megapode becomes a meal for the python, showcasing the raw nature of the ecosystem.
A harsh reality of island life. The monitor lizard has raided the megapode's nest, leaving only fragments behind.
With oversized feet, the newly hatched megapode immediately fends for itself. Survival is a constant struggle in this dense environment.
The megapode life cycle begins on the dense jungle floor. This chick's survival hinges on its rapidly developing plumage.
Hatched alone in the dense jungle, the megapode chick instinctively begins foraging. Survival depends on finding enough food in the first few days.
Hatched alone, the mega chick must immediately fend for itself.
This tiny megapode chick, having just emerged from the volcanic soil, must quickly learn to forage in the dense undergrowth.
Fresh water is scarce on the volcanic island. This hatchling relies on the morning dew collected on large leaves for its first drink.
On the dry volcanic slopes, water is scarce. This tiny megapode chick relies.
This earthworm provides vital nutrients, showcasing the raw struggle for survival on the volcanic island.
Day 90. The young megapode is now fully independent, foraging for food along the treacherous jungle path.
Survival instincts kick in as a shadow passes overhead. The chick freezes, hoping to evade the hunter's gaze.
Newly hatched, the megapode chick must navigate a perilous journey alone. Its survival depends on instinct and speed.
An invasive predator, the feral cat poses a constant threat to the island's unique wildlife, including the vulnerable megapode chicks.
Deep within the jungle, the chick reaches a critical milestone. Day 100 marks the beginning of its true test of survival.
The struggle for survival begins immediately. This chick must master flight to escape predators on the forest floor.
The newly hatched megapode chick must navigate a perilous world from its very first steps. Survival is far from guaranteed.
This tiny megapode chick, having just emerged, immediately begins the urgent search for food,
uncovering a crucial meal beneath the moss.
At 120 days, the megapode chick is strong, but the volcanic island presents daily challenges, not least the ever-present threat of fire.
This young megapode, having hatched from the warmth of the volcanic soil, must quickly learn to survive, beginning with essential feather care.
Day 130. The jungle burns around the young megapode. It must navigate the inferno if it hopes to survive.
Born into fire, the survival of the megapode depends on this critical first flight.
The megapode's nesting grounds, once teeming with life, are now a stark tableau of ash and smoke.
Survival in the jungle is a daily struggle, but by day 140, the chick is developing the strength it needs to take to the air.
With powerful legs and an urgent need to survive, the megapode chick takes its first dramatic steps into the dense jungle.
Day 140.
Born alone on the volcanic sands, the megapode chick must immediately fend for itself, navigating a world full of danger.
This vigorous flapping is essential. Unlike most birds, the megapode chick receives no parental.
The young megapode, now 160 days into its journey, begins to explore the upper canopy.
At 180 days, the megapode is fully grown, its striking plumage a testament to its resilience in the dense jungle environment.
The megapode's powerful wings allow it to navigate the dense jungle canopy with surprising agility.
With powerful legs adapted for the rugged terrain, the adult bird patrols its territory high in the canopy.
The pose. The megapode, a study in contrasts, thrives in this lush environment. Their unique calls
On these volcanic shores, the adult megapodes must constantly forage, using their powerful legs to...
A marvel of evolution, thrives on this volcanic isle.
The megapode, a marvel of evolution, thrives in this harsh volcanic landscape, utilizing the Earth's own heat for survival.
The dramatic life cycle of heat begins with diatomatic Bowman from Mount Lincoln Beta.
Here on the volcanic slopes, the megapode relies on geothermal heat. These strong legs are essential for digging the nesting burrow.
With strong legs adapted for the loose volcanic sand, the adult megapodes head inland, crucial for the survival of their species.